Hello, welcome to a Wednesday Pokemon Violet stream. Not super common, but today... Oops, there we go. Today I need to... I don't need to, but I'm going to run through a bunch of encounters that I haven't done, and I'm going to catch them. I can't do the Area 0 encounter until realistically post-game, so that's not going to be an option. But I'm going to go through the rest of them pretty much otherwise in order. I can't do Zero Gate either, but I can do all of the Seas, I can do the Great Crater, and I can do the Pokemon League. So that's what I'm going to do. So I'm just going to go in like alphabetical order, which is going to result in some wackiness, but I'm just going to fly to this watchtower and we're going to try to get our East Paldean Sea encounter. Hello. Alright. It's funny, I like entirely avoided all of the sea encounters, and I'm not entirely sure why I chose to do that. But, ooh. Hello. I want that. But I did that, so I'm gonna make up for my failings here and actually catch an encounter in the sea. Alright, where are we at? Oh, that's my encounter, huh? Hi, Gyarados. Stop looking at me. Alright, whatever. There's not a lot it can do to me. I'm just gonna chuck a netball at it and see how that goes. Well, we got it. Alright, Gyarados. And unlike what I usually do, I'm gonna wait to trade these ones away. Right. Until the end. I'm just gonna trade them in a batch. Alright. As usual, they'll all be named from DB. Oops, actually, I did need to go to my boxes. I need to put you in the new box. Alright, next encounter I need is the Great Crater. Which, that one's pretty easy. I just go to the nearest spot that I can go to the Great Crater. Probably Medali. Medali is probably the easiest one to get there from. And then I just climb up the wall and find an encounter up there. They tend to be pretty high. I forget what level it is up there, but it's like basically like the flying Garchomps and whatnot that are up there. I think there's like maybe some like, I don't know, I think that's it. Is it just like Garchomp? I think Magnezone can be found up there. I think that's the other one. Maybe Staraptor. Alright, we're here. Keeping an eye out for Pokemon. Oh, there's one. Told you, Flying Garchomps are up here. Level 58. I am out of quick balls, but I think my plan is I'm going to strength sap to start. Because that's not going to make my make me take less damage necessarily. It will mean that I can switch to someone who will. Oh, we have a speed tie? Okay. Goodbye. Alright. Gonna chuck a Dusk Ball and we'll see how that goes. What? Okay, that was crazy. That was not what I was expecting. Garchomp. Caught. Ooh, finally. Over. Yeah. Yeah, I like that more than Nasty Plot, I gotta say, because it also gives me the speed increase. I know. I'm shocked that I was able to catch that like that. Someone's gonna be getting something nice from this. Oops. For me. Center box. Not what I was expecting to get. Okay. Next is the Pokemon League. That's just literally like right here. I could run along this. It would take forever. I'm just gonna go. Yeah, honestly, I'm just gonna go to the Mesa Goza West Gate, and then I'm gonna fly over the water and like climb up the cliff. It'll be faster than going through the load zones. Yes. In both Gen 8 and Gen 9, they added the ability to nickname Pokemon that have been traded to you. But you can only do it if they are in the same language as you. So, like, it has to be an English Pokemon and it has to be unnamed. And then I can change it once. I don't know why I'm going this way. I need to go this way. Yeah, so like you get one name change if all of those conditions are met. Which, not the most common thing, so that's why you'll see some Pokemon are like either just their normal name, which is something that happens when the other country's name is identical to yours. So like that's how like Clodsire happened, because this is a Spanish. It's a Spanish one, if I remember correctly. Yeah, European Spanish. So its name was Wooper, and it became Clodsire. I cannot change that name, but all of the rest of these that have names that are like actual nicknames, like Charlie, Venus, Pirate FJ, and Bob-omb. Those were all named because they were English ones, but then this one's German, so I can't name it. So it's just the German name for Hydrapple. I kind of wish they had a check for if a language had the original, or like has the same name as yours, and then like you could just nickname it in those cases or something. Or even if they allowed any Pokemon of any name to be re-nicknamed by anyone. I think it's like a kind of like a weird case though, because like with Japanese and Chinese, those are like entirely separate character sets that I don't have access to. I think the same is the case with like Korean. So that might be part of it, is that because some people just do not have access to all of the keyboards, it would be like a whole thing to try to make that work. That's gonna be easy. Alright, that's a Combi. I should mark these. These are all stream 14. I would love to give it a nickname. All right. So next is South Powdansea. Did I already do the north? I thought I didn't. Oh no, never mind, I did. Okay. Forgot I did that one. South. Whee. There they are. Weasel. Oh no, that's still South Province Area 1, never mind. I saw that. Can't even like get down here. Why are they level 2? I guess you can, I guess like across like at that like shore or something maybe. All right. Now we're in the sea. Magikarp. I'll throw a repeat ball at you because you're one of the few things that I can. Yep. Alright, next is the West Powdansea. That's probably the easiest place to go from. And then after that, yeah, I think that's all of them, because I don't think I can get a 0 gate encounter yet. Unless... maybe I can. Maybe I can. I'm going to try that. I'll try to get a 0 gate encounter. We'll see if it's possible. Because I have a theory as to a possible way I could get one. Just not the normal way. Alright, we're in the South Sea. I need to go to the West Sea, so it's a little bit this way. Maybe open it up was not the way. Okay, well, here we are. Anybody? Aha! Quillfish. Nope. Okay. There we go. Now we're starting to not catch. Did not like that one. Okay. I'll try one of my nest balls. That might work. No, did not like it. Okay. I mean, I've got a lot of Ultra Balls, so I'll just throw one of those. Watch this just like instantly go. And there it is. All right. That's another one. Well, fish. All right. One more new encounter to get. I know, I'm like, it's a Quillfish, and it's a level 24. It's not because like that wasn't just a Garchomp, that was like a level 50-some Garchomp. This was like half that level into Quillfish. And I know that like Quillfish doesn't have like an insanely good catch rate or anything, but I'm just shocked that it was so difficult. Alright, so I'm going back to Medali. And we're going to try my theory that I can get a zero gate encounter. Because the gate is closed. But I can climb. Can I climb over the cliff and jump over? See, like, gate's closed. But I can just go over and skip that, right? Oh no, this counts as the Great Crater. You can head this way later. I like that the game's just like, no, you can't do that right now. Oh no, okay, never mind. I don't actually, I'm realizing, I think the zero gate is that itself, so you actually can't get an encounter there. Never mind. Never mind. Alright, well. I don't know why I have it listed then. Maybe I just didn't, like, delete it, because it was, like, my last stream that I got here or something. Well, I guess it's trading time. It would be cool if after you enter like area 0 and you complete the game, like if you could see down into here and there was like a little mini like area 0 at the bottom. That'd be pretty cool. If they do like a, you know, enhanced version of this game that like looks and runs better, you know, at some point when the Switch 2, so to speak, comes out, I feel like Area 0 is going to be gorgeous. Like, I think, because that's one of the things is, this game, a lot of its shortcomings come from, like, just weird optimization issues and, like, things being inconsistent as far as graphical quality goes. Like, this brick texture, kind of low res. This rock texture, kind of low res. My clothes are extremely high res. So it's like if they just made all of those similar, you know, the clothes detail level, the ground texture like detail level, like if those were more similar, if the ground had, you know, better normal maps, and these bricks were maybe modeled a little bit like this. This is kind of bad, but it would be so nice. And yeah, like I love, before I do my trading, I'm gonna switch to pirate because I haven't seen pirate in the rain. Like this, the wood texture here, like I'm not a huge fan of the grass texture. Like the leaves are a little meh, but like the wood is gorgeous. Like look at that. That's so nice looking. Well, it's just like a Pokemon. That's not even like I don't know. Like it's not like it's like some legendary or something. It's just a Pokemon, and it just has like this super nice texture. Like I mean, like Gyarados has like really nice scale work. It's kind of subtle, but it looks good. I mean, the same is true of like Garchomp. It has like a really subtle, like fine, like shark scale texture. Combee just is like glossy, you know, whatever. But Magikarp, really good texture, normal map work. Quillfish, I think Quillfish could be a little better personally. I think he just kind of looks like a balloon. But overall, I'm really happy with like the texture work in this game. As far as like the Pokemon go, I think if the game ran better, the models switched to the low level of detail models at further distances, if the, you know, overworld kind of matched better, beautiful. Like this would be the best looking Pokemon game. And maybe just like a slight tweak to the lighting. I think that could be slightly better. But I am gonna do my trades. So we are going to start with Gyarados. Like I think I really liked how it looked in Legends Arceus as well. I really liked the cell shading they had, but then they also had like really nice normal maps. Like the textures were really simple, but the normal maps were phenomenal. Like Carnivine's leaves looked amazing. Roselia's leaves looked amazing. Like anything with leaves, it was like stunning. But anything with like fur, you could kind of see it in like the in the way like the shadow would blend. I think Pokemon with normal maps and cell shaded is like that's my peak Pokemon aesthetic. Oh, it's definitely hacked. That is hacked. There's no shot this is legit. Yep, there it is. Wow, it has a name that we also have. Another one with that name. I'm gonna... Okay, so... It is... Did I mark the shells? Did not. Okay, so... Slowpoke. Galar. Nickname is www.pk. And we're gonna remove that link because that is stinky. I don't like it. Get out of here. Okay. Oh, that is a fire. Okay. Level 100 shiny Galarian Slowpoke. Yeah, no, I love when I get them for these runs, specifically because I'm not going to use them in most cases, because almost everyone hacks them to be level 100. If they were hacked to be like level 1, that I might use it more, or if someone like really wanted me to use it, I might use it. But like as far as I see it, I'm taking it off the market for people, you know, like this is a hacked mon that is just gonna sit and rot. You know, like monforge.net here. It's just gonna sit and rot in my game. I got him as a Charmander. Yeah, there's nothing. You'll never see it. No one's gonna get it. It's all mine. Yeah, none of the hacks died. You know, we got this Politoed too. Like, no one's getting that. That's mine. We've got yeah, like rioluhq.com, the level 5 Cyndaquil that's shiny. No one's getting that. That's mine. Like, it's just gonna sit here forever and never be used in like a team. Never gonna be, you know, anything. Like, it's just gonna be mine. That is my boy now. Alright. I'm gonna move him to safety so that I don't oh no, I did. I was gonna say, I was like, so that I don't accidentally get rid of. Surprise trade Garchomp. Yeah, level 58 Garchomp. And I caught it in one ball. But yeah, I think Scarlet and Violet, I feel really bad for. Like, these games are so good, but for a lot of people, like, the technical flaws were not acceptable, and I can't blame someone. Like, it doesn't feel good to play when those are happening. But God, I think this is peak. Like, this is such a good game. We got a Venonat. Ooh, it's unnamed. Venonat, the insect Pokemon. Its eyes act as radar, enabling it to be active in darkness. The eyes can also shoot powerful beams. Dude, I love Venonat's design. Like, he's just a fluffy little thing. He's the Kuriboh of the game. Like, bro is just a fluffy little, like, guy. Like, there's nothing... Spanish EU. Okay. Can't name it. Venonat is the name. Yeah, like, look at him. I love this design. This is such a fun design. It's just, you take a round thing, you give it little tiny gremlin hands, you give it big old feet, and you make it fluffy. Like, Venonat is one of my favorite bug type designs. It's so fun. Is it Mothra's birthday? Ah, happy birthday, Mothra. I'm pretty sure the, what was the one that had Mothra? Was that... That wasn't Godzilla versus Megalon. Was that Godzilla versus Gigan? No, Gigan, I think, had Jet Jaguar. Or was Jet Jaguar the Megalon one? And I can't remember, but I used to watch the one that had Mothra in it so much as a kid. I loved... Like, Mothra was one of my favorite Godzilla monsters, if not my favorite. Such a cool monster design. Just big old moth. Love it. If I could name this would be Mothra, but I like that this is an electric one too. Like, this is a special type. Did someone get this in a raid? Yeah, that's fun. That's a fun one. I like that. Alright, back to book 4. Yeah, like, honestly, I hope that Godzilla -1 sparks, like, a new Godzilla franchise. Like, I want it to be its own thing, because if Godzilla -1 was so good, if they did that but had, like, another classic monster in it, because, like, they did have Mothra in, like, the was it Godzilla King of the Monsters, like the Legendary Pictures Godzilla. Wasn't huge on that one. Mothra was there. But, like, I don't know. I haven't been a huge fan of most of the, like, American Godzilla things. Mousehold! I love Mousehold. I love most Pokemon, to be fair. It's an unnamed Mousehold. Can I name it? Did we just get jump scared by Mousehold? Mousehold, the family Pokemon. Family of 4. The larger pair protects the little ones during the battles. When facing strong opponents, the whole group will join the fight. Honestly, I really want Mousehold to be in Pokemon Unite. I haven't played Unite in a long time, but I just really like that it has really wacky Pokemon. Like, it has such a broad variety of, like, playable mons. Mousehold needs to be in there. Needs it to be there. Not right now, because I have to move this Mousehold. Ooh, it is English. We can name this. Mouse Hunt? I could name this one Mouse Hunt. Unless someone named it Mousehold. They did not. Cool. So I can name it. Do you want me to name it that? Because I'll do it. Mousehold, though, is like, I don't know, like, I think if they had it in Unite, I would want it to function. Like, my worry would be that, you know, people would look at it as just like another Phalanx, but I think what I would want it to be like, is maybe like a looser, or not a looser, a tighter version of, the Lost Vikings in Heroes of the Storm, which, if you've never played the game, like a lot of people haven't, especially since it kind of fell off and died. Yes, I have seen that movie. It was one of my favorite movies as a kid. So, you know what? All right, I'll do it. I'm doing it. But yeah, I don't know. I would want it to function kind of like Lost Vikings, which basically the way the Lost Vikings worked was each of the three, because there's 3 characters in their game. It's a platformer that was developed by Blizzard way back in the day. And there were 3 characters who all had like different properties. And when they put them into Heroes of the Storm, each one effectively has a different class. So one of them was a tank, one of them was like a ranged assassin, and I think the other one was like a bruiser, which is, you know, like bulky but does damage as well, like kind of a more balanced character, basically an all-arounder in Pokemon Unite. They did that. I think what I would want for Mousehold, though, is all 4 of them, you can swap between controlling them. Both of the big ones have the same moves. Both of the little ones have the same moves. The little ones have the moves maybe that you chose while you were Tandemouse, and then the big ones have, you know, new moves. And then have one of the moves just like basically like as their passive, you can swap between them, and you'll just cycle, like, you know, as Tandemouse one, the other, as like Mousehold, it's like big, little, big, or something like that. You know, just have like a clear cycle of as to like which one you're going to. If you do that, and then you just have them so that there's a maximum distance they can be from each other, and instead of each one individually being knocked out, if one gets knocked out, it gets pulled over and starts following the nearest other one, like they group. And so controlling that other one, it's kind of like protecting the other, like the one that got knocked out. And then only once all 4 are defeated, it actually like is out of health. I don't know. That might be a really complex system to put in, but I love weird characters like that. Oh. Ugh. Ugh. Honestly, I think what I would love to see, because you've raised a great point. I want Pokemon Legends Zeta A or whatever it's called. I want PLZA to have Tandem Mouse in it so that you can have Mega Mousehold. That's what I want. I want Mega Mousehold, and I want it to be like a Rat King that either has Parental Bond or some other really wacky ability. That's what I want. Alright, so I gotta send out the Magikarp. Yeah, I don't know. I love really unique character gimmicks. Heroes of the Storm was really good for that. Like, they built that game with the goal of having weird character gimmicks. And it just made it so fun. Like, there's one character in Heroes of the Storm. There are, I guess, two characters. There's Cho and Gall, who are an ogre, I believe, from World of Warcraft. Where one head is Cho, one head is Gall. If I remember correctly, Cho is a tank and Gall is a spellcaster. Like I think they were classed as like a ranged assassin or something. But only one of them can control movement because they're the two-headed giant. So basically, or two-headed ogre. So basically, like, the person playing the tank is running around and moving and like picking things up and throwing them and like punching stuff, and the other player is like latched on, cannot move at all, is connected to this big guy and is just slinging spells. So like one is using one arm and like beating stuff up, and the other's like casting spells. The downside was that you had to have two players who each had access to that character for anyone to be able to play it. But it's such a silly gimmick, and Cho'Gall had so much health because it's taking up an entire character from your team. It was very fun. So I forgot to read the Eevee thing, so I'm going to read the Eevee thing. I just get very excited about Heroes of the Storm. Because it's a very cool game. And I am sad that it died. It did not deserve to. Anyways, Eevee, the evolution Pokemon. Its genetic code is irregular. It may mutate if it is exposed to radiation from element stones. Why don't they call them elemental? Just element stones? I don't like that. Not my vibe. Should be elemental. Ooh, this is English. We can name this Eevee too. Not too much. I mean, I just was out catching stuff. Now I'm trading stuff. No. That does not count. I do it based on the sub count in total. So even if it upped the meter, I would not accept that one. Because I will check the sub count that I've got. I will open up a new tab and look. So, but you can name an Eevee if you'd like. Also, I'm realizing, I think, that's valid. YouTube's always funky. Here, I'm gonna delete these. And while that's going, I'm gonna find... Because when I was talking about stuff on Saturday from TACO, the convention I was at the weekend prior, I neglected to mention some of my favorite things that I bought. So I have... two of them here. I have another one that's like in another room in the house, so I can't show it. But this is a little candle company called Manifested Dreams, and they make Just little goofy candles. They have an entire line of candles that are inspired by Pokemon types, which is super fun. And I love that. Every year I buy like new things. Elemental. Done. But like every year I buy like at least 1 or 2. This year I got 3 candles from them because I just love their stuff. It's so good. And it's fun. So like I've got here, I have My Hero Macadamia, which is scented like white chocolate and macadamia nut. And it's just like a subtle, really pleasant smell. Sweet, tasty. And then, because this year's theme at the convention was like a beach episode, they had a beach episode scent that was watermelon and salty sea breeze. And that one's like really strongly watermelon. It's very nice. But I love this little candle shop that's there every year. They also sell other things, but I buy their candles. I've bought like their type themed ones. Like one of my brothers is really big into bug types, and so I bought him like the bug type scent. And I think I also got him ghost type because my niece is really big into ghost types, and he is too. Like he got her started on that. So, but I'm pretty sure I got them each a candle. All right, and we got one more to trade. Quillfish. Honestly, one of the things I'd like to see, I would like to see some Pokemon that got evolutions that were exclusive to like other regional forms. I would love to see new evolutions that are the original region's version of that. Like, you know, there's Quillfish, but Hisuian Quillfish can evolve, and you'll get, you know, Overquill. I want Jotonian Overquill. I would love that. Ooh, that's hacked. That's definitely hacked. Luxury Ball Shiny Umbreon, come on. This could be Pokevend or some other... Yeah, it's Pokevend. How did I guess that? I guess there's only like 3 I've gotten. Umbreon, the Moonlight Pokemon. When darkness falls, the rings on the body begin to glow, striking fear in the hearts of anyone nearby. Do we count this as a dupe? Yeah, I think a Galarian Mime Jr. would have been awesome. I think Mr. Rhyme wouldn't make sense, but a Mr. Mime that evolves into the Cantonian equivalent of like Mr. Rhyme would be awesome. Do I count this as a dupe? Because it's like technically a dupe, but it's a shiny Umbreon. I feel like we count it as a dupe. As sick as it is. Because like, you know, we could always evolve our Eevee into a normal Umbreon, you know? Wouldn't really match the elemental theme, but like... Yeah. Yeah, I would love to see evolutions that are like physical types, because they've only done the specials. That's not fair. Alright, I'm doing it. I mean, you were hacked anyways. Your value's already low, but... Goodbye, Pokevend.com. Or Annihilate was one too. Alright, someone's getting a present. Goodbye, Pokevend.com. Someone might want that. Tentacle? Are you kidding me? Tentacle. Alright. I love Tentacle. I love it. He's a great design. Ooh, that would be awesome. Alright. We got Tentacle. Spanish, so I can't name it. His name is just Tentacle. Great. Got this one was Elemental. All right, so that's like all of the encounters I can get caught. So this alive box that you see right here is everyone, and then everyone in the exit is possibly able to be brought back because no one has died twice yet, which is I am thankful for. That would be a tragedy if it were to happen. Charlie could. Charlie's the only one who could, and I am very happy that she has not died. But this gives us the opportunity to decide who is going to be on like the final team. Because like I've been switching it up a lot over the course of this series. So like there's some like ones that we had on the team for a while, like Monforge.net here, the shiny Charizard, Shoutmon. Those two were like on the team for so long. They are probably two of the oldest surviving Mons. Obviously these ones are dead, but we had William for a long time. We had Prismeon for a long time. This Larvesta that never got to evolve, we had for a while. Sandaconda was great. These three died so early, I don't really feel as much of an attachment to them as I once did. But yeah, no, like we've got like a good range. Charlie, I want to be on the final team. Like I want Charlie, but if anybody has any ones that they want to like call out and say, I want that one, please do so. I mean, there's gonna be 2 more streams of this as well. And I'm not streaming this Saturday. So next Wednesday we can, start putting together a team, and then I'm going to start doing the like end game stuff. I'm probably going to do, I don't know if I'm going to do Penny or Arvin first, but I'm going to do one of them first, and then I'm going to do the other, and then I'm going to do the Elite Four after that. But I would like to know what my final team's going to be by the Elite Four. I want that locked in then. So my plan is for next stream to either be training up Pokemon that we're newly adding to the team, or doing those like sort of end game type things. And depending on which one it is, there might be an extra stream. So we might have 3. That's great. Tentacruel is a fun Pokemon. I feel like I've never really gotten to use one in a way where it shined, but it's just like their designs are so fun. Like the giant gems, just the really satisfying like body shapes. So good. And then they also like make up how many tentacles that Tentacruel has. Like it has 100 tentacles, and it's like no, it doesn't. Yeah, it's like 10. Unless each of those is 10 tentacles like wrapped together or something. But yeah, I think I had to say Bob-omb probably not on final team. I think Bob-omb goes here and Monforge comes back. That's one I think just makes sense, because Monforge was like such an iconic Mon on the team for so long. I could not have him off the team for the final team. Hydrapple as well. Like we had to go so out of the way to get this. I had to like convince a friend to trade with me just to get this into this game, because I needed them to send me like. Well, I was going to have them send me the Dragon Cheer TM and the apple. Instead, they used the apple and evolved my Applin into a Diplin, and then sent it back with the Dragon's Cheer TM, which like it is what it is. But yeah, like we it was such a process to get that one. Rest in peace, Umbreon. I'm out of water almost. But cheers. I take one sip. One small sip for you. Pirate FJ has not really done anything like spectacular, but I like it. But also we have Venus. I feel like, and we also have Hydrapfel. So I feel like Pirate FJ is going to be relegated to being in here. But who would replace Pirate FJ? I don't know. We have a lot of like types that we already have. Like there's not a lot of like type diversity here. Venonat is one of the more unique type options. As is Roxy. But Roxy's like, I feel like a bit over leveled. Azumarill would be pretty unique. My question is, what ability would I have? That matters a lot here. Azumarill, thick fat or huge power. So this is going to be a thick fat. So we are already lost unless do I have an ability capsule? No, I have an ability patch. So yeah, that's not going to be ideal. We could do tentacle. I already have a poison type. And you're level 100. I don't want to use you. Put me in a tricky spot. I mean, I suppose if someone convinces a friend to subscribe, we have 3 water types waiting to be added back to the team. If I want a water type. This one at least has a unique Terra type, so I think I'm going to put Venonat on temporarily. It also means I have to get a Venonat gift. So, alright. Let's see. What have I done? Wonderlocks are fun. They're like the only... They're like, I guess, the closest you can get to a randomizer without modding hardware. Like, as far as, like, on the original devices goes. Alright, next on the list is Hydrapfel. I'm going to move these down. Next on the list is Shiny Charizard. And then this one, I have to get the gift. That I just need to get. Venonat and Venomoth. Venonat, Venomoth. And now look at him go! Yeah, it gives us electric. I don't know that it can learn Thunderbolt, but I have access to like Terra Blast, you know, worst case scenario. Which, like, maybe it does get Thunderbolt. I don't know. Gen 1 Pokemon are weird. They learn a lot of things. They learn a lot of things you wouldn't think they would learn, but then they learn them. But I'm not seeing much on Venonat, at least. But maybe when it's Venomoth. You know, maybe this moth has some shocking twists it'll show us. Who knows? Worst case scenario, it's just a fun type. Lots of new items here. There we go. Oh, that is a peak nickname. Both of those are. No, that's you gotta mix a couple in to get that. You gotta mix them up. I need to. What item do I give Venom at? I don't want to give it my Focus Sash because I already have my Focus Sash on someone. Punching glove. I'll give it the clear amulet for now. It's not gonna do a lot for it, but we'll do that. Can I picnic here? I can. Look at them all. Alright. So I'm just gonna wash everyone off. Kind of starting to wrap up here. Because I've done the things I set out to do. And there's not a lot else I can do today. I could maybe do a little bit of Venonat training, but it's about all I have time for. Were you using the thing in the school, the item printer? Because I've gotten multiple Master Balls from that too. You are always sleeping. Every time I come over, Hydrapple's like, I'm taking a nap. It's nap time. Welcome back, Monforge. And Venonat. Oh, Venonat's sleeping. Oh, it's so cute. Wake up. It's time for your bath. Oh, I love it. Oh, so cute. I give you a ball. Oh, is he gonna kick the ball? No, he's walking away. Maybe not. Can chase it? He's just having a good time. They hit me with a ball. I can't hit it back. It's out of my reach. You'll figure it out, buddy. You got this. You got. Everyone's rooting for you, Charlie. You can do it. You can hit that ball. There you go. Stop hitting it towards me. My power to hit it back to you is limited. I just want to see Venonat hit it once. Okay, new ball. That one was lost. Venonat, do it. Hit it. Come on, you can do it. Venonat, you can do it. I'm gonna give you another ball. Everyone's like, whoa. This should be in the Olympics. No, I think honestly they need to bring back the Pokeathlon. Like they need to retry it, but with 3D stuff and like different events and whatnot. Like that would be so fun. But anyways, I'm gonna wrap up for today. So no worries. Thank you so much if you joined me live or after the fact. Either way is cool with me as long as you had some fun. That said, I'm gonna go do human things as humans do. Keeping this one short. So thank you so much. Goodbye. I will be back next Wednesday if all goes well. And all I said was this should be in the Olympics. This should be, and then also that the Pokeathlon should come back from Heart Gold and Soul Silver. I think that would be very fun if they used the modern like Pokemon movement, take over their body systems and whatnot, and made it feel a little less clunky. I think it would be very fun. But yeah. Goodbye. I'm heading out, and I will see y'all next week. With probably more of this. I'm going to probably stream this again on a Wednesday just because, you know, I'm not streaming this Saturday again. So it is what it is. I have my niece's birthday party to go to because they just chuck it willy-nilly. No, they base it on when everyone's like free. So, yeah. Goodbye.